Who are you? Does Google know you better than you know yourself? Hello and welcome to Tumi's Daily Grind. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well. My name is Tumi and my journey began on the 13th of October 2021. If you are new, here I talk about recovery, spiritual growth, mental health issues, sobriety, relapses, and spiritual well-being, focusing mainly on the daily work, the grind, that goes into finding peace of mind, contentment, and freedom from addiction. If this is something you are interested in, please subscribe and hit the notification bell as I release new content regularly, and hopefully we will travel together on this journey toward finding enlightenment. This episode is dedicated to Temba, my friend, who is also a regular listener of my channel. We had an interesting, very long conversation about how our lives have improved so much since we were thrust into realizing how blessed we were, especially during the time we had nothing but the present moment. So he asked me to look into this subject, and I was excited to oblige. This topic is widely covered, and there is so much information out there because we are always Googling statements such as, "What is my life's purpose? How do I find my life's purpose?" Or, "What is the meaning of life?" These are age-old questions we as human beings go through life asking ourselves. I recall in one of the other episodes I mentioned the meaning of life and how I believe we can find it. So here I want to discuss the ins and the outs of the important question. Maybe we can save each other some time on Googling and start looking within. I think I am blessed to be given the opportunity to be on this journey, and I'm grateful each day that I get to be in the present moment. I will tell you why this is so important to me. I have spent all my life in search of meaning. I have asked these questions over and over again, and countless times I found myself concluding on what society has fed me. Society determines most of the decisions we end up making, or at least the decisions I have made about the path I embarked on. My goals, what I viewed as success, what I believe was happiness, and what made me look acceptable. Society determines what job is good, which job is not good enough, what areas are prime, which areas are not, which trend is in, or which trend is not. When do we claim our power back to determine for ourselves the correct answer to these questions? No one can live my life better than I can. In fact, it will be almost impossible for one to attempt to live in another's shoes for a day. Let me tell you what has happened to me quickly. I was a very talented teenager and had a hidden hobby that only my family knew about. I used to draw for fun. I would sit and make pencil drawings of my favorite celebrities back then, and I must say I wasn't too bad at it. I took most of these drawings and kept them in a box, and only my mother and sister have ever seen them. I used to be a very big fan of hip-hop and underground rap and found myself writing my own lyrics. And when I look back on this now, I am absolutely fascinated about how I managed to write the kind of rhymes I wrote back then. I really enjoyed literature and comprehension and loved it with all of my heart to do geography and biology projects for my classes. I love writing essays and doing presentations on various topics and got really good marks for my work. But I never took any of this seriously because society told me that there was no ways I could make a good living out of any of those things. I was instead encouraged to get great results in mathematics and science so that I could be a great engineer or something needed in the information technology industry. And so my path went. And I made a very good living doing that and still find it awesome to be part of the audiovisual industry until today, with more than 15 years experience in the industry. But I digress. The point I'm making here is that there was never a need for me to drop my hobbies. There was never a need for me to forget about what I enjoyed. I just started focusing on something that will bring money on a monthly basis and create stability for me and my family. And there is nothing wrong with that. I enjoy it still. But fortunately for me, now I have had time and opportunity to really introspect, take a real good look at myself, and assess the level of my happiness. All the love, the care, and the money I have received didn't create that genuine happiness that I am experiencing right now, and the reason behind that is that I had no time for myself. I hardly did real meaningful things and hardly experienced life the way I wanted to. However, I had no idea that things could be better than ever. It's actually funny that I started to learn this after the darkest moments in my life. You know, those moments filled with hopelessness, despair, emptiness, and seeing no value in life as a whole, and missing the blessings that stand right next to me, such as children, partners, parents, etc. Blessings we have, such as food to eat, a roof over our heads, clothing to keep us warm, a bed, etc. Once I started looking within, I realized that only God and I can determine the level of happiness I get to experience before I die. And that slowly led me to this journey. I have lost money, I have lost friends, I have lost jobs, but I haven't lost my family and I haven't lost my life, and I am truly grateful for that. I now show my appreciation daily by giving the best of me to what remains. This life, my children, the friends who are still present, my pets, God, and whoever else who reaches out. I know that I have to fix the errors of the past, that I am able to fix, and remain very open to whatever opportunity that presents itself to repair. And because I'm finding my purpose, this journey of forgiving and asking for forgiveness is becoming a little easier. I am accepting of my daily purpose, slowly stepping into the shoes I was meant to wear, the journey I was meant to travel, and not relying on what society deems to be the current trend. My purpose in life is not to be successful. It is not to feel loved. It is not having a positive impact on the lives of others. It is not to be happy and to have fortune. I have already experienced that in my life, and I live it every day. The purpose of my life is to fulfill what God has trusted me with fulfilling, and that, I think, is to be as healthy as I can be and experience deep, true happiness that leads to contentment. I have spent all my life with goals such as these, and finally realized that these are just byproducts of living life according to your truest self. The real you, the real me, and being absolutely satisfied with the greatest gift God has given me, life. So when we do what we enjoy the most in life, the rest will fall into place. Live life according to your truth and experience joy while you have this body and mind. Do not find yourself in your deathbed regretting not living your truth. Get out there, take action, try new things, meet new people. Don't live in the past. Get a job, but don't expect your job to fulfill your purpose. Only a few lucky people get to experience that, and you might be one of them if you find out who you are and what your purpose is in life. Take note of things that spark your interest and pursue them. Your purpose is unique to you and only you, and can only be defined by you. Thank you for your time, your support, and being with me on this journey to finding serenity. If you enjoy listening to me, please don't forget to subscribe and let your friends, your family, and your tribe know that they can also join us on this journey toward finding serenity and some peace of mind. Until I see you next time, stay well and God bless you and keep you safe today. We can find the true purpose of our lives if we are diligent with the work required to achieve our goals and experience serenity and peace of mind. The answers are always right in front of us and will be revealed if we truly seek them. Let us be present, conscious, and intentional in our lives and grow positively to achieve the happiness we seek. If you have a suggested topic you would like me to cover, please do not hesitate to let me know under the comment section, and I'll be more than willing to oblige.